We are in this mind prison, and continuing further down here. What the fuck? I have no idea where the fuck I'm going, but it's just an endless mess of... Alright, so this leads down. Well, what's down here first? Let me see. Is there any reason that I should come down here? Jesus, you can go down a ladder a little quicker than that. There's like a staircase here. I'm guessing this will drop down and we'll be going over there. I don't know. Normally there isn't multiple paths, so...
He's dead.
Did she like sew him up in the dummy?
You listen to him.
Brother, he was as good as dead. You took one look at him among all that wire and ran. He can't have come back, can he?
He
The
fell.
Shining.
They hit the ground. Did he see?
Again, I don't know where this is all pointing. Okay. So I can only assume that we're going over here, this lower down. Alright, gas. Flying pigeons may push you over the edge. Maybe you can find something to interrupt their path. Okay. So now they just fly into the barbed wire. Okay. Well. Keep going down. Slowly. Okay, so I don't think we can fall down there. assuming we have to... get something, or maybe we do, I don't know.
Underneath all the pain, we're comrades.
Just him finish it.
Brothers. Always.
This is giving like Resident Evil 7
My children.
sitting at the table vibe.
My sons.
Forgiveness will be yours if you grant him his freedom.
Well, that's the plan, is to do the nice thing. Because the idea, right, is that, like, you can be a good person and be good for your family, or you can be a bad... Well, no way back.
Pain.
Pain, a poem. Pain, born of darkness and night, made flesh, desecrated, defeated. Undying, we live on in eternal plight. JBS. Alright, so yeah, we can't go here. We need something to shut them down. I literally was trying to flip this one. Here we are. Now the birds can fly into that. Is this a wall or no? It's just empty. Oh boy.
You're almost there. I know you can do it.
I've answered it a little bit more than
Grab
that.
the abomination and wring its neck. There's not a moment to lose. For the fatherland, soldier.
I'm not gonna kill it. I'm gonna free it. Johan says cages are bad. Birds love to be free. Okay. Alright. I don't know if that's the way to go, but maybe I should pull this. Ah. Okay. I mean, I guess. I don't know what the other way... I don't want to jump down there because I feel like I'll die and then I have to reset. Okay. Here, yeah, alright. Clearly. How'd you fit in there? Gee, thanks. Woo! He took my flashlight! He took my flashlight, so I couldn't do that anymore. Whoa! I don't want to trap it in the cage. I don't want to trap him in the cage. No, I don't want to trap him in the cage because I feel like that's that bad thing to do. Maybe if I just lower them all? I'm gonna stand by it. Okay. I don't think he can get near like any of the pillars or anything, so. Oh no, so that's what we do. We stand in front of it and we wait for him so he can crash into it and break it. That's what we want to do. Like he keeps missing it. I stand right up against it like this. Maybe? I just don't know where I need to stand. I mean, he broke the first one, so... I don't know. It's sort of confusing, because, like, if I stand away from it, then he, like... Now I'm stuck in the barbed wire. Now I'm just stuck. See what I mean? Like... He missed the pillar. I honestly don't know what the fuck is happening. Is it broken? Like, he smashed into the first one, why won't he smash into the other two? Okay, there we go. Like, there's barbed wire. I feel like I have to stand here. Maybe? He still missed it. What? Okay, this doesn't make any fucking sense. This doesn't make any sense. Because, like, literally, I'm standing in front. He broke the first one. He's got to be able to break the other ones. Like, what the fuck? Maybe if I don't look at him? Oh! Healing? What even just happened? What happened? Again, I think the game is broken. Oh. What? So, I mean, grant healing, which means I did it. I saved him. That's not really the fucking point, though. I'm still very confused as to how that even worked. He didn't even break all 3 pillars, he just broke 2. And then the game broke again? I don't know. We got the last piece of the mirror, though. Awake. Alan? Fully assemble the mirror. Get your reflections. Oh, the room's all like empty, cleared out and shit. Look the truth in the face. So am I not like able to like leave this? No, I can't leave the room. There's nothing in here. Oh. We just walk in. Walking on in. Is this supposed to be
It's not
me?
your fault.
Guilt. Remember, almost no words were needed. You were brothers again. Okay. Is there anything else, or... Like, I don't have any tools or anything. I'm hitting a wall. Okay. What the fuck else am I supposed to do? Oh, there's multiple... Wait, what? Oh. Wait. This is a different door. Okay. I don't know why they're having me trudge through all the water. That was my brother. Must be my dad.
To die for the fatherland is your duty? How could I be so blind? So cowardly? Paul, you are alive. And your brother too. Forgive me, please. I haven't been a good father to you, nor a good husband to Madeleine. How can we go on from here, my son?
So he wants to like fix the relationship with his kid. And over here must be mom.
I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. My dear Paul, I wanted to die for what I did to your brother. The Holy Virgin Mary has returned you to us too. I want to live now, for the two of you.
Okay. Oh, we're back at the beginning?
The Kaiser and the Supreme Army Command are counting on you. Operation Walkenkrauen. Pass it on to the front. You know what you need to do. Do it. Give the command to go over the top.
I don't need to, do I? It's not gonna do it. Or he sent something else?
I don't care, Paul. Shoot yourself in the foot. Just do something. If you don't, I will. We'll be slaughtered out there. Listen to me. You've got to get out of here.
Where the hell am I supposed to go?
No, that's nothing to do with it. I don't blame you for ratting me out. You didn't know any better.
Whee! Back in here again. Did I just loop back around to where I was? I think I did. A little confused. Oh, I guess I just, when I came out of the dugout, I just went the wrong way without knowing it.
Listen, even Papa wanted me to come and get you. Papa spoke to me. Do you understand what that means? He must have heard it from the very top. Your damn uniform is meaningless. Your name is meaningless. And your death will be meaningless too. You really think you're better than me now? Just because they put those pips on your shoulder? They're running out of officers. And now they want to send us out to slaughter too.
I can't run, I can only walk. Oh. Look the truth in the face still, I guess. Still just going at it.
I'm the traitor. We've all been betrayed. By supreme command. This isn't about me or you. The lives of this whole company rest on your shoulders, Paul. And yours alone. Do you know what that means? Do you really understand?
I mean, I understand he's trying to, like, convince us, but I don't understand why we keep marching on, then. If he doesn't want us to go through with it so that we can just leave, then where the hell am I actually going? I feel like there's a part of the story that I'm somehow missing, that I don't really know if I'm missing. Or maybe the truth of the face is that I'm actually just dead, as I thought the whole time, and there's no coming back
what
to
I
me.
said. Make your own decision, for once in your life. Please.
Like, maybe that's the truth of it, is that I'm just dead and there's no coming back for me? Oh. It's like an untuggable. Oh, it's the officer. Yeah. Yeah, that's me. I'm dead. I've been dead the whole time. Oh, no, that is him? I'm totally lost.
Understand, do you? There's no such thing as half a victory! Not for us! A lunatic! The ancient enemy! Hysterical and spineless! A cowardly old cripple who sends his children to fight in his stead! A pervert who couldn't fight, for whom a merciful death was almost too good! Their never-ending suffering! Their pain! That's what's in your blood! But you're even worse than them. The Great Lieutenant. Your entire company. Why couldn't you at least have had the decency to die? The rest of them.
Is the officer guy supposed to be me? I don't know. I gave him a hug.
Why couldn't you at least have had the decency to die?
Polling card. For the elections to the Constituent German National Assembly on January 19, 1919, the Constituent Prussian State Assembly on January 26, from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. for the voters listed below. Herr Karl von Schmidt, Frau Madeline von Schmidt, Herr Johannes von Schmidt. Persons belonging to your household who have not yet reached 20 years of age and are thus not eligible to vote, Paul von Schmidt. Proof of eligibility can be provided in the form of this card, tax returns, military papers, etc. Paul von Schmidt, Berlin, 3599. Oh, there's the photo of our company, and they're not, must be in the middle there. We're not, the faces aren't all blurred anymore. Johannes.
There aren't any survivors here.
I'm sure I heard something.
There's no one here!
Shh! Be quiet. Over here! There's one here! Heads up!
What a runt! Throw him back in the mud. Maybe he'll grow a little. He probably doesn't speak a word of French anyway.
Shut up! And you! Hands up, I said!
We hereby document the discharge of German prisoner of war Lieutenant Paul von Schmidt, age 19, Berlin, from the Lerbanais internment camp, France, February 1919. So I was locked away in an internment camp? Brother Johannes' field diary. You read it cover to cover while you were a POW. The last entry reads, I spoke to him, but I don't know if he understood what I was saying. It's our family. Peace. Human dignity is inviolable. 20 million people lost their lives during the First World War. The never-ending suffering traumatized entire nations, destroyed families, and left people with physical and psychological scars they carried for the rest of their lives. Well, I mean, I guess we got the good ending. I guess we could talk about this a little bit while we're here. I'm a little confused. I feel like there's an element of the story that I'm somewhat missing, which is, I understand the idea of the father, right? He never went off to war. Oh, well, if there's going to be words, I gotta skip that, because guaranteed there's going to be some. Okay, anyway. So my thought about this is that turn this down a little bit too so that it's not so loud. Turn down. I gotta turn the master volume down. Okay, so we know, right, that the father went to make the factory rather than go off to war. That he manufactured weapons, right, and he was manufacturing these weapons for the war. He was very disappointed in Johannes because Johannes is gay. He was proud of Paul for going off. The grandfather, he was always disappointed in his son, our father, because he never went off to war. And he was most proud of Paul, which is why he gave him the knife. Mother she favored Paul, right? But like with Johannes, the idea of him coming back, he was all you know, his arm was missing, his half of his face was gone, like he had suffered all those injuries in the war. So I kind of understand that whole aspect. I understand the aspect that like Paul was a lieutenant in the war and that he basically kind of maybe didn't do necessarily the best stuff. But the questions that I still have are, were we playing as Johannes at the beginning of the game when we ran in? Was that the idea? Because my thought was that we were playing as Paul. We were like ran to war and then we like died on the battlefield and we woke up in our house and it was like hell. That was like my thought behind it. But that may have not actually been the case. Maybe we were playing as Johannes at the beginning. We get blown up. We're laying out there and then Paul wakes up and he's like, oh shit, I had this dream. But the question is, how does Paul experience all this stuff? Is all of this shit just like in his head? Is he like, did he go to war, come home, and all of this is just like a PTSD? Like, how did he experience all this stuff? And in my thought process is, with like the good, obviously it's like the good ending, right? So I saved them rather than killed them. What would I kind of do want to know really what the bad ending is to this game, because I have the feeling that it would be that we're all alone, right? That my brother is like, okay, let me just pretend. Like, I feel like if I would have killed all of the boss enemies, which was representations of our family, I feel like father would have probably killed himself. Mother would have killed herself, but she would have also killed Johannes because she couldn't stand to be around him. So I feel like maybe Paul would be all by himself. I just don't really know, like, I just feel like there's like a missing element of like, how is Paul a POW? Like, none of this seemingly fits together. At least that's in my head. Is that how I feel about it? I don't know if there's something that I missed, because I feel like we read everything, we kind of knew what was happening. But I just kind of don't necessarily understand. I feel like there's a disconnect between the idea of being in the house and being in the war. And I felt like being in the house was like a transferring period back into this hell that was like an infinite like war. I don't know. I have no idea. I will say this though. I actually enjoyed this game. You know, I remember seeing this game back on Steam like, oh god, maybe like a year and a half or so ago, maybe a little bit more than that, maybe 2 years, 2021. It was maybe around there. And I really wanted to play it because it's like, you know, a like horror game set in World War One, which of course is already horrible. And I really was like intrigued by the concept of this game, and I really was excited to play it. So, in all honesty, I'm glad that I did. I felt like this game definitely needs a little bit of patching in terms of like, you know, how it's running. I mean, it needs some updating so that it runs a little better. And I felt like, you know, the mannequin enemies were the most annoying because it said that they didn't like light, and I would shine the light on them and try to move around them, but they would grab me and hurt me anyway. So, I don't know. Otherwise, I felt like this game gave me some good jumps. I felt like it was a story that had heart to it in terms of the character storytelling, but also was pretty creepy, pretty scary at times. And I definitely recommend playing it. Trophies are seemingly pretty easy. What do we have left? What do we have left? So, like, yeah, all the killing, kill despair, kill corruption, kill pain. An act of compassion. I don't know what that is. An act of courage. An act of mercy. Yeah, find all the German and French bracelets. Pass through the fire and been reborn. End up in the asylum. I feel like maybe that's like the bad ending. We end up in an asylum. I know I'm gonna have to look and see how to get all the rest of these. Definitely want to see like how to get them. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this. We might try to get back to RoboCop again. There was a new patch that just dropped that was supposed to apparently fix a bunch of crashing. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we don't have any problems. Otherwise, we're going to be back in Terminator as well. So thank you all for joining me on Ad Infinitum. Take care and goodbye. Infinitum. I said Infinitum.